Rob Tell on the track. Hop in the whip and I hit these switches. See that chrome suspension. Look at the car, you know who did it. I don't have to mention. They know it's Alex from Hoppos.
Woo! What's up and good morning, guys? How are you? Alex here from Hoppos with another video for you guys. Now you guys might be looking right now and be like, who is this? Who is this guy, right? Yep, I shaved it all off. On accident. Yep, it happened on accident. I did a little too much here, and I end up all coming off. It will be back in about a day or so, but we are here right now. We are at the polishing shop. Luckily, we are doing some last minute stuff because we are finalizing all the stuff on the Tesla. You guys have been seeing it. You guys have been seeing me post it. You guys have been seeing it all over IG. I've been doing little sneak peeks here and there, but we are getting it all finalized right now. We are doing the last of the tubing. The tubing, I actually came in on Sunday and I finished it up. It took me a few hours to get it all dialed in. It is looking good. We had to make a run over here early this morning to the polishing shop and cross my fingers, and I was hoping that they could get it done for me today while I waited, and luckily they said they could. They said I was like 16 pieces plus a plate, and they said they needed about 2 hours to get it done. I told them no problem. We were willing to pay the extra to make it happen because we need to get it done now. We are on a time frame. We leave to Scottsdale in 2 days. The car has to be done by tomorrow, and we have about 2 days worth of work left on it. So I had to do some running around real quick. There's about 15. They got about 15 minutes left or so on the polishing. I had to go get some little clamps, some little fittings, some wire loom, all that stuff to finalize the last of the wiring on this thing. And I am excited because it is on the final steps. It is on the verge of being done. Alright guys, so we made it back to the shop here, and we are getting everything unloaded from the truck real quick. And once we get that unloaded, we're gonna get everything slapped in. We're very limited on time on what we can do, so we need to try to work as fast as we can, as quick as we can, and as efficient as we can. So we were able to pull this all out. We got all the tubing disassembled, got it all polished, which is sitting right there. All my tubing is all nice and polished, thanks to the guys over there at the shop. We got the lower plate installed. We're still gonna get everything cleaned up. We got everything centered up as far as the setup. Everything is tightened, cleaned up, blown off. So now it's just assembly time. So we're working on getting all the slowdowns and all the tubing and all the wiring done. But before we do that, we gotta extend out the cables. The cables are a little short right now, so we're gonna have to get those cut up, crimped up, or actually cut up and soldered and heat shrunk and ran through tubing. Because we don't have much time. This thing has to be out of here by tomorrow. I obviously don't like working like this and under these conditions, but I don't like missing deadlines. I don't think we've ever really missed a deadline. So I'm trying my hardest to get this going. We got one of the guys helping me right now. He's running around grabbing all the tools we need, and he's helping me set everything in place. So that is helping a lot right now. Vic and Mike, they're packing for the show right now. We got Manuel in the back there. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's actually working on the rear end for Mario and for the El Camino. So that needs to get done, and we were a little behind on that one. That one kind of came in, snuck up on us, but they need it as an ASAP job because one of the rear ends had broke. So we're fixing this one up for him, getting this one a whole brand new 4.9. So a lot going on. So of course the machine shop is going away, and they're working like crazy over there. But our biggest thing is tomorrow is delivery of this car and also delivery of his bagger that he's been having built. Of course, we use Dago Dane and a whole bunch of the other guys as well. So we're getting all the tubing laid out now. What I'm doing is pairing everything up because I do have lefts and rights of everything. Then from here, what I'm gonna do is just do a nice little cleanup and make sure that all my ends and all my flares are all nice and cleaned up. Get all the powder and residue out of there. As of right now, I do have the solder machine all ready to go. That way I can solder up the wires for the compressors, and we're gonna be good to go. All right guys, we are looking good. Man, I'm dying. It is hot. It's hot in here. I've been working away getting all this done. Tubing is like right there. The last two I gotta do are the two for the wiring right here. I haven't done those yet because I gotta cut, solder, and extend those. I wanted to get all these ones in first. That way all the hard work is done, and then the last two, those are actually probably the hardest, but the last two, there's like, I'm done. Obviously everything's been tightened up as much as I could right now. We're gonna toss it in the car and get as far all the way in, hook all the lines up and get it on pressure. And then from there I'll check for leaks and see if you have any leaks going on. Right now I'm super happy. I'm super excited because thank God, which I don't even want to say it because I don't want to jinx myself. But I'm going to say it because this went smooth right now. As smooth as it could possibly go. I mean, I had to do very little cleanup. I had to clean up one fitting and that's it. Other than that, the polishing was freaking great. I got to wipe it all up. Man, I'm super excited. Hot, sweaty, but excited. Almost time to get this inside there and finalize all this. I do gotta get a few adapters made. You can see the bulkhead sticking out of here on the bottom. I gotta get some adapters made to go from our 3/8 line into, which they put 1/4 inch line on this car. I don't know why, but yeah, we're gonna get it set for 3/8. And that way it all just flows. It is about 7:52 right now. The sun is right at the verge of going down. I am out of here. I am going home. I am tired. The Tesla is right there. It is just so freaking close. The last hour and a half I kind of spent diagnosing why it wouldn't fire on for some reason. I knew all the connections were good. Everything was gone. But we didn't hook up the wiring harness part of it. And well, come to find out there was just a bad crimp, which it was making connection every once in a while, but when I wiggle it, once I wiggled it, it blew the fuse. Then I was able to put a new fuse in. I had to go get one real quick though, because it was an oddball number 3 micro. So got that all dialed in. We are ready to roll for tomorrow. So I'm excited. This whole time I was filming that and my screen was all smudged, or my camera's all smudged. But so that is good news, guys, because that means the Tesla should be buttoned up tomorrow. There's a few last minute things I added, which I know I should have, but I knew it was gonna make it look better. So I gotta wire those all up tomorrow. And once I do that, then we're on leak test right now. I had one little loose fitting. I got that tightened up. Everything else should be good now. So I'm like almost 100% sure. I'm gonna call it 95 right now. But I'm excited, man. I'm really excited to get this thing on the road and going. Guys, so the Tesla as of right now is pretty much buttoned up on the air suspension wise. We have one little leak that we addressed already, got that taken care of. You see it sitting right there. We got the covers off, it's all cleaned up. The owner's actually here right now. We're cutting a few last minute pieces we're going to be adding into the car. We're also deciding that it needs a little more airbrushing, so we're going to have an airbrusher come over right now, the guy who actually airbrushed this originally, and is going to add some more work to it on the car. That way you can get proportion, sizing, and pretty much perspective on how it's all laid out. Let me show you guys real quick what we're working with, and let me show you what it's looking like. We got our new employee. There she is. Guys, it is a hot one right now. We have the Tesla being worked on, being airbrushed, and the guys also just tossed an electric jack onto the trailer. But remember I told you guys a while back that we have a surprise for you? Well, this is the surprise because we actually just rewrapped the trailer that used to be red to match the new big trailer, and we're gonna be double trucking, which is gonna be that truck and my dad's truck. We're gonna be double trucking, double trailering out to Scottsdale because we have that much product we're gonna be taking. Plus we're gonna be debuting my dad's new bagger as well. And the guys just finished putting the electric jack on because the other jack finally gave out on us. So there you guys go. She's looking good, matching, logo nice and big, and exciting. Actually, it looks like a new trailer again, so that's exciting. Oh, and we also busted out the little van too today. So I brought the little van. It's been sitting inside. The battery's a little low, so letting it charge out here. I'll show you what's going on inside right now. Tesla owner just left right now. Actually went to go grab us lunch. And we got some airbrushing going on inside right now. I'll show you guys a little live demo. All set up right now. Getting everything taped off. We're gonna be adding some extra airbrushing inside here on the section that's all scuffed up. It just needed a little extra now that we rotated the compressor sideways. All this stuff that he had done on top doesn't show as much anymore, so we're gonna add a little bit more on the bottom here to make it all matching and uniform. Also just loaded up, we got a new stationary toolbox that we're gonna be mounting inside the big 53-foot trailer. Just some miscellaneous tools, just your standard stuff, standard socket sets, 1/2-inch drives, 3/8 drives. We got some fire extinguishers, and then we also got two 20-ton air over hydraulic bottle jacks. That way we could toss those inside the trailer just in case anything happens. We get a flat tire, we're able to change it ourselves. We also got two spares for the 53-foot, and we got a nitrogen bottle, regulator, and all the trucks and everything we need inside that trailer. We also, with the Harbor Freight, got us some other tools in there. That way we could just leave all this stuff in the big trailer. The 36-foot already has a toolbox, so this is just a stationary toolbox for that trailer. If anything happens, we are prepared, and we're able to kind of handle our own. Obviously, it's not a full fleet truck, you know, with maintenance and mechanical stuff on there and cranes, but it's enough to get by, at least to get up off the freeway, maybe to even a tire station or a mechanic if we ever have to. God forbid that happens, but if it does, at least hopefully we can get to safety. The guys are actually also going to be finalizing the rear end reinforcement on this 4.9 for the 59 El Camino. So they're going to be getting those pieces on and molding those on soon. Stuff that we're trying to finish up before the show, that before we leave. We also got another frame project right there. Woo, guys, it is just, it's busy, man. It is busy. And look who we got over here. The one and only. The one and only.
I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm just trying to.
Hey, you're that girl. You're that girl I saw on YouTube, on TikTok.
I'm trying to catch
Hooligans.
a ride.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to catch a ride to the Scottsdale show. So
you gotta put your thumb out though.
Can I ride in the trailer?
Yeah, you gotta go.
Trailer. You just load me in there.
How are you?
All right. I'm excited for this show.
Oh, us too.
But it's gonna be hot. I looked at the weather. And
Like 116.
Yeah.
116, ridiculous.
116, I'm like, hopefully the AC is gonna be good at the show.
Hopefully it's on loading day. Yeah.
All bad.
The Tahoe.
It's dirty right now. Don't judge it too harsh.
They're 24s, but I keep them clean. Are they 24s? What are
Yeah.
they? Oh yeah, they are 24s.
Yeah. But we keep them not.
But we keep them not clean right now. It's okay. Luckily they're Axe because they look good. So the airbrusher just finished up. That makes a huge difference. Look at that. Now from every angle you can see some type of airbrushing. Front side, back side, all that extra detail in there.